It has been a while. Today is day 8 of no internet. So I am making the quick trek to McDonald's to shoot off some emails before I go to work tonight because they keep coming in and I have absolutely no way of responding to them because we have used our data and now we're in safe mode. So it's a little annoying, but I've never been this long without internet. We got power back last Wednesday night at midnight, thank God. So we've been back with that for almost about a week now, or 5 days or whatnot. It's math, it's hard for me. But yeah, still no internet. So I have to steal Wi-Fi from other places. I'm not really that mad. I kind of do want a cheeseburger. So yeah, we're gonna do it. We've got internet back. We've got internet back. Our internet just came back. I'm so thankful. Oh my gosh, I can actually do like things now. So amazing. Today I kind of wanted to come on here and talk to you a little bit about what the heck has happened in this last week and a half, where I am, what I've been doing, the progress that I've made after all the craziness ensued this past week and a half, and where I am now. So for those of you who might not have picked up on it, 2 Sundays ago now, total chaos ensued in the Dallas Metroplex area. We had 7 tornadoes come through in various parts of North Texas, and the one that I was a part of, was privileged enough to be a part of, in my area, was the F3, which was the biggest one that night, and it did an unbelievable amount of damage. We were one road over from massive damage, and we were in the direct path of it. It hit a big complex building behind us, ripped through it, came through our parking lots between my complex and the complex on the other side of us, and kind of catty-cornered from there and went on to just wreck the cemetery that I showed on a different vlog, and residents on the opposite side of that road going that way are either still being worked on, being salvaged. It's a horrible situation. We didn't have any deaths from all that I know, which was fantastic, but a lot of damage was done. A huge amount of damage was done. Buildings that I never thought I would see popped open like a piñata were popped open like a piñata. We have tarps over our big window in our living room because we did lose 2 windows, 2 of the small panes, but it was no big deal. It could have been so much worse. My car has a ding in it. Totally fine. It's not worth even trying to get it fixed. It's just like it took off some paint and I can repaint it and we can work with it. However, I was in it. I went down to my neighbors below me and she was nice enough to let me in because I got this really bad feeling in my stomach that it was going to be bad. And we were in her bathtub. I was on the phone with my parents and everything went quiet. The air got sucked out of the room. It felt like, and my ears popped like coming down in an airplane. And then you just hear this deafening roar, just like they say it is. And then it was here and windows started to pop in her living room and my parents could hear it. I felt so bad. I had the brief thought of very real brief thought of, is this it? Is this how I die? With my parents on the phone and my husband miles away, is this how I'm gonna go? At least hopefully the cats will be safe because they were upstairs in the apartment. I'm in a 3-story building. I'm in the middle. Hopefully they'll be safe. My husband, if I die, has insurance money. It'll be fine. My parents were with me. It was morbid, but it's one of those things that your brain does process when you go through something that close. And it did. It ripped right past our building. It ripped our fence up. It ripped siding up. It ripped roofs up. It ripped trees up. I mean, it threw things around. We have a hole in our outdoor, on our balcony patio thing. We have like the storage unit, and there's a literal softball sized hole from something that was chucked through the brick and totally just went through it. So debris and being outside in a situation like that, or even on the road, is not a smart move. We were out of power from Sunday at 10 o'clock until, well, Sunday at 9:15 around, because that's the tornado hit about 9:30. And we were out of power right before then, because it just took everything in its path with it, including the power. We got power back on Wednesday, not today, but last Wednesday at midnight. So we were about 3 days without power, which is fine. We lost stuff in the fridge. We lost stuff in the freezer. We were able to replenish it. Thanks, Mom and Dad. And it was totally fine. We glamped it. As you saw, I was kind of proud of myself for making food on that little stove. And I was just like making the best out of a pretty crappy situation. But like I said, it could have been so much worse. Kind of had fun unplugging for a while and not having to be worrying about what's going on the, on the social medias or YouTube or whatnot. But then we got power back and we were able to do work, but we were unable to do much with that work unless we went out to cafes or restaurants because of no internet. And we just got our internet back yesterday at 4:30 Central Time. So I was out of internet for 9 days, which seems trivial, but when you work in an online capacity, and a lot of the things that I do require uploading or constant contact with authors or my agent or you guys, it's like, this is kind of a pain. But we have it back. Everything is good. Everything is squared away now. We're just waiting for the windows to be replaced, which should be in the next week or two. And then everything will be back to normal, business as usual. The maintenance people and the crews they've hired have been amazing. They have come through like a freight train themselves and just cleaned up the entirety of the apartment complex. And really the only things that they have to work on now that are noticeable are roofing and siding and also windows. That's it. Everything else looks normal. They do have to replace the fence that runs between the two apartment complexes, but that is simple. And I was super, super, super impressed with how everybody just came together in the community, and it was really nice to see. Definitely got to meet my neighbors, not the way that I wanted to, but met my neighbors. And so how much progress did I get done while this insanity was happening? So as you can tell, I obviously did keep up with the YouTube. I was able to steal Wi-Fi here and there and upload videos or schedule them to upload when they were supposed to, which was fantastic. So I didn't really miss any of my schedule here, and I was able to continue to schedule out my posts for my website blog. So that was good. And we wrapped an audiobook. We're just waiting for the edits now, which was again incredible considering the amount of construction we had going on in and out of those days that we were trying to work. I have 41,000 words done in Project Claymore, which I have not written in about a week and a half. I decided to give myself a breather because of everything that had happened, plus I was really focused on getting the apartment back together, getting our lives put back together. I've also had a pretty intense schedule over at the studio because I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to play my first lead role in an anime, which I'm super excited about. I am playing Mary in No Gun's Life on Funimation, and I'm super, super thankful to Kyle, the director, for giving me this chance. When I auditioned, I didn't really expect anything. I did the best that I could with what I was given and what I did, so I was pretty spectacularly shocked when I found that I got it. So I am so happy for that. It's been really fun to work with everybody over there, and I get to hear it tomorrow. The first episode that I'm in is episode 2, so I'm super excited to see how it all comes together, which is really fun and exciting. Maybe one day I'll make a video about anime voiceover dubbing and that whole process, but for right now we're sticking on writing, because I actually, and this, don't worry about me, I got this trying to be a badass at a Halloween party, and I was snapping sticks to put in the fire, and one of the sticks decided that it didn't want to be snapped and it stabbed me instead, so that's what that is. It hurt. Anywho, because I haven't spoken to you guys in forever, I'm rambling. I have gone back to, in this last week, writing a book that I originally wrote in novella format for an anthology that I really wanted to turn into a full 55,000 word novel, and I have gone back to it. So I went back to my beautifully printed out plotting notes from Sarah Cannon's Heart Breathings channel, and I am 30,000 words in. So I only have about 25 to 30,000 words left, because the basis of the novella was really the beginning of the story, and now I'm introducing the main problem. So we're getting to that mirror moment, that climactic tension black moment part of the book. So I'm super excited about that, to expand on that novel, and it's been fun to work on something contemporary and let my brain have a bit of a rest from all of the intricate paranormal things, plus having to deal with what we've been dealing with the last week and a half. So thank you guys so much for being understanding and supportive on what you guys have been, saying on here, on my Instagram, on my Twitter. Thank you for the thoughts. Thank you for the prayers. They're appreciated. We definitely got lucky. A lot of people that we know didn't get so lucky with their homes and things of that nature, so we're trying our best to help in any way we can. So yeah, I'm going to be posting this on Thursday, October 31st, because after that, it's NaNoWriMo daily vlog time. And I am so dang happy that I have the internet, because I really, really wanted to start off NaNoWriMo with a live write-in on day 1 and get a jump start on words. I'll be working on Project Claymore then, so I probably won't really be working on much of that smaller contemporary novella until after November, but it's been a nice break. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I will see you guys tomorrow, Halloween, for the live write-in at midnight to 2 a.m. and that's Central Time. So yeah, one love, you guys.